Hello and welcome back. I am Duke Silver, bringing you another Hoard Dragon game. And yeah, let's just do this immediately. No preamble this time, as I've already kind of given my thoughts on Hoard Dragon and how it's declined in people's opinion lately. But you know, it's still probably the best high rolling hero in the game. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, we win early against a Hoard Dragon with double range characters. It's nice. They get some scaling, but we managed to not lose that one at least. Things could have gone differently if attacks had gone differently. I am gonna lock the Genie's Wish early just because getting a 3 treasure off of the Cinderella is so good that even locking these two cost units in the shop is worth it to get this 3 treasure earlier. I probably wouldn't do it for a 2 cost, although potentially I might, depending what the characters were. But yeah, the three is just is so valuable. I'm definitely willing to do it there. All right, managed to beat Waddle on 3.0. That's oftentimes they'll have a treasure by then already. Sometimes it's a 4 and they just wipe the floor with you, so that's nice. Alright, Sting's really good early here, and I am gonna sell here to get this Brave Princess. With Sting, it's got a pretty high chance to get its quest off, even though even at 3.1 it feels a little bit like it's too late. I think with the Sting's help, then it can get there. Just trying to figure out what to sell. I need to sell out of a pair here, and I am going to sell out of one of the Minotaurs instead. Because tripling a Mim is just a lot more value than having a Minotaur. Mim stays relevant a lot longer. Alright, and we did not get the Slay, unfortunately. Their Brave Princess attacked into ours, which was honestly kind of rude. But what can you do? There's a pair of Shadow Assassins here, but since I don't think I'm going to be able to get to both of them, I'm kind of happy to take the Polywoggle as well because of the Sting. The Sting's going to give me a really good chance of getting these getting Polywoggle to slay. So now I'm going to play the Minotaur over the Mim, because the difference between an 18-3 and a 15-3 at this point in the game is completely negligible, so having a 5-1 attacker on the back row is just so much better. And that's, wow, getting a peep and having it fill the Sting slot there is very lucky, but we'll take it. Now that we're on 4.0, I'm gonna play the Poly. I'm already over this Brave Princess. Having it on board for 2 more turns just isn't worth it. We are gonna get a 4 treasure here out of the donkey, which is nice. All 3 of these treasures have some merit. Ring of Rage makes us stronger right away. Coin of Charon makes certain characters a lot better, like friendly spirits and things that just want extra stats on them. But I'm gonna take the Fool's Gold just because, yeah, getting the extra. I'm pretty strong right now, so getting the extra economy is going to let me find more treasures faster, which is just great. Especially on Hoard Dragon, when every treasure is more of a power spike. And we do get the Poly Slay immediately. That's nice. Unfortunately, this giant water wraith hits our big low power, high toughness characters and kind of wrecks us, but that's okay. We get a Nyan, which is not great immediately, but as soon as we get to 5, we can find, as soon as we find one more Nyan on 5, it's a level 6 treasure, which is very good. So we're gonna take the Heartwood Elder here and another Polywoggle, might as well. While there's still a reasonable chance for 11 power to slay, might as well get this Polywoggle in. Although now I think I'm gonna take this pair of Heartwood Elders. It's a little bit late, to start growing this happy little tree with the Heartwood Elders, but it's kind of a hedge to get into trees later. Again, our golden donkey's just getting no value, so kind of over that at this point. And there's a Nian to pair it up. So there's an argument for Mimic here. Mimic Fool's Gold is really good, and the Mimic Sting would let the Polywoggle have like an even better chance to slay. I'm definitely happy to just pick up another Nian here. But taking Pandora's Box again, I'm not super healthy. 19 isn't the biggest life total, but there's a very low likelihood of me dying this turn, so seeing an early 7 is pretty valuable to me, and we get the tie here, so that's acceptable. Maybe the most awkward 7 to get this early. So Excalibur is a little bit awkward, but it's gonna make us like with the Fool's Gold. We're gonna be able to pick up a lot of golden characters pretty quick, which is gonna make us very strong. And also, one of the best things about Excalibur is the golden chickens, just like are free money, which you're gonna see me like buy them and sell them immediately just to put them back in the pool, just in hopes that we find them faster and can kind of chain them together in some cases. All right, so yeah, we're pretty strong at this point. This golden chicken, gonna sell it. At this point, I'm just looking. I'm like, I would really like a Lancelot, or just something to make me noticeably stronger on board. So, golden Robin Hood is obviously very good. Another Siren would be nice. A chicken we can sell immediately, and I'll take the golden Polywoggle here. Again, I'm feeling pretty strong. Still a 19, and having it turn into a golden 6 would be huge. And with the Grumblegore now supporting it, like the 24 attack is very likely to slay, even at this point in the game. Couple good hits there, and we're gonna steal their golden Shadow Assassin and kill them. So understandably, that's a little frustrating for them. And yeah, with the golden Bearstein, we have some direction now. So picking up that baby bear is going to be huge in the Sting slot, with the supported by the Grumblegore as well. It's going to be a lot of attack. I kind of want this Wombats, but I'm not going to take it. I am going to take this Time Flies though. And I am going to sell for this baby bear. I'm just figuring out what to sell out of, and it's going to be the Friendly Spirit. Well, I want to support both these baby bears. Like, Friendly Spirit supported would be better than this this happy little tree. But I mean, like, it's got, with the Ashwood, it's got a lot of power, so maybe not. All right, Herc is going to be a way to get to another level 7 treasure, so definitely playing that. And then we see a golden good boy. Now with the Sting, it's gonna be so many stats. Just trying to figure out if it's worth it to get to it right now. And I think it is, but I'm gonna have to sell out of this Time Flies, which is like a little bit awkward, but I think the power spike from this good boy is gonna be good enough, and it also makes it a lot more likely that my my Hercules here is gonna pop and get me a level 7 treasure, which there are quite a few great hits for that. Unfortunately, Hercules survives 2 attacks, which means he's gonna pop in 1 turn. Good boy finally dies and beefs up the board, so we can take down the win. All right, and Mirror with good boy is just absurd. It's a little early in the turn to spend my spell on the good boy, so I'm not going to do it right away. Now, skipping over that Time Flies. To be honest, I think I just wasn't really thinking about it, but I do think picking up that Time Flies would have been good. But I am gonna get Lance to try and get another level 6 treasure here. Something to replace Sting, and then should complete our treasure set here. And they managed to get both Bearsteins, which is a little bit awkward. Also, that's a huge power spike for their dragon here, which is really putting in work. But the good boy finally dies and beefs up the rest of my team, letting me take down the combat. I think there's not enough fights left for Ivory Owl to be better than Spear, so we're taking Spear here. And I mean, with Mirror and Good Boy and these baby bears, I mean, why not have 3 golden Bearsteins? Maybe should have just taken that baby bear there, but decided to roll past it. And there's another golden Good Boy, which we are going to lock, of course. Because with the triple Bearstein and Mirror, Good Boys are just so many stats. Since they get the Bearstein triple after they're summoned and then they get the Good Boy buff, it's just a large amount of stats. Especially when they're getting +12/+12 from the Bearsteins themselves. And the Fates managed to take out one of our frontline units. Okay, double golden Good Boy with Mirror and triple golden Bearstein is the Celestial Tiger is going to have to have a really exceptional board to compete. There's not really many ways that I can improve my board, but I am going to lock this Time Flies because it's going to improve the strength of my board without having to add to the board, of course. The fact that it's a 20/20 that gets doubled and doubled and doubled from the Bearsteins is going to be huge. Provided Bearstein is alive when it finally gets summoned. But yeah, there, Radiant Prism with Spear with double Court Wizard and a Pumpkin. Like they do have an exceptional board. Although the absurd amount of stats that Mirror Good Boy is giving us is probably still too much to overcome, even with their very good board. Yeah, there it is. I'll take off Time Flies. And yeah, I might as well change heroes. I'm not getting any more treasures, so nothing super exciting. So we'll take a Pan's Shadow, and I'm gonna lock for this Time Flies as well. Ooh, look, they did add a Doom Breath here, and it does take out 2 Bearsteins, so that's a pretty big deal. Like, it is going to reduce the strength of my board overall, but I think our hits in combat here have been a little bit better. We take out one of the court wizards before the pumpkin pops this time, which is just huge, although they have a ton of token makers. This court wizard's really growing huge with the spear and how many attacks they get, but it's not enough. Not enough to take down this very symmetrical golden board. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, it really helps the channel a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that greatly. Leave a comment. I respond to every comment. Doesn't matter what it is. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.